Hello, how to solve this radical problem? This is square root of n power 3 and this equals square root of 5 power 3. Now we are solving for the values of n that satisfy this equation. If you have square root of a, this equals a power 1 over 2. So if you have square root of n power 3, it means n to the power of 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2. And this equals 5 to the power of 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Now, if you have a power n raised to the power of n, this equals a power m raised to the power of n. So we apply this identity right here and here. That means that the 3 is our n, this is our m, this is our n, this is our n. So we apply this right here. Then you have n power m will come inside, that is 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3. And this equals 5 power, this is 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3. Now, if you have a power 1 over 2, this equals square root of a. So we apply this right here and here. That means what we are going to have will be square root of n raised to the power of 3 equals square root of 5 raised to the power of 3. Now from here, I can move this over this side here. I will simply have square root of n raised to the power of 3 minus square root of 5 raised to the power of 3, and this equals 0. So at this particular point, we have power 3 here, we have power 3 here, there's minus here. We can expand this. That means we are going to have, if you have a power 3 minus b power 3, this equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b power 2. And in this case, our a is square root of n and b is square root of 5. So we make use of this. Now let's insert them into this particular identity. A minus b, we have square root of n minus square root of 5 times a squared, that is square root of n raised to the power of 2 plus square root of n times square root of 5 plus square root of 5 raised to the power of 2. This equals 0. From here we have square root of n minus square root of 5 times this cancel this, n plus this times this is square root of 5n plus this cancel this, we have 5, and this equals 0. So at this point, we are going to equate each of these to 0. We have square root of n minus square root of 5 equals 0. We have n plus square root of 5 plus 5 equals 0. So from here, we are going to solve these individual equations. Let's start with the first one here. We have square root of n minus square root of 5 equals 0. We can move this over here. We have square root of n equals, this becomes square root of 5. Square root cancels square root. From here we have n equals 5. This is our n1. Now we have this other equation. we are going to solve for n as well. So let's move this over and this over here. We have root 5n equal, this is negative 5. If you move this over here, it becomes negative n. To eliminate the square root, we take the squares of both part of this equation again. So this cancel this, we have 5 times n equal this. Because of this squares mean we have negative 5 minus n times negative 5 minus n. So from here, we have 5n equals negative 5 times negative 5. That's 25, negative 5 times negative n plus 5n, negative n times negative 5 plus 5n, negative n times negative n plus n squared. So from here, you have 5n equals, this is 25 plus this is 10n plus n squared. So you can easily move this over here. This is 0 equals 25 plus 10n plus n squared minus 5n. So from here, you have 0 equals 10n minus 5n, that is 5n. So you are going to have 25 plus 5n plus n squared. So let's rearrange this. We have n squared plus 5n plus 25, and this equals 0. So we have this quadratic equation to solve for other values of n. Let's solve this using the formula method. We have n equals negative b plus or minus, this is b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2a. 1 is the equation of n squared, that is my a, this is my b, this is my c. N equals negative b, that is negative 5, plus or minus square root of 5 power 2 minus 4 times a is 1, times c is 25, and this is divided by 2a. That's 2 times 1. So from here, n equals negative 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 100 divided by 2. So from here, we have n equals negative 5 plus or minus square root of negative 75 divided by 2. N equals negative 5 plus or minus, there's minus here, we have square root of negative 1 times square root of 75 divided by 2. So we have square root of negative 1 here, which is I. We have n equals negative 5 plus or minus I times square root of 75. 75 is 25 times 3 divided by 2. So from here, you have n equals negative 5 plus or minus I times square root of 25. This is 5 root 3 divided by 2. So from here, you can easily factor out 5 over 2. You have n equals 5 over 2 times negative 1 plus or minus I root 3. So we have two values for n. This is 5 over 2 of negative 1 plus I root 3. Then n3 equals, this is 5 over 2 of negative 1 minus I root 3. So we have two complex solutions. and one real solution for n, which is 5. So we can easily check if that value of n satisfies this equation. This is quite very simple because you have your check. Our n equals 5. This is square root of n power 3 equals square root of 5 power 3. So if you insert 5 here, you have square root of 5 power 3 equals square root of 5 power 3. And 5 power 3 equals 5 times 5 times 5. 25 times 5, 125. So this means you have square root of 125 equals square root of 125. So guys, that shows that the solution here is correct because the both sides of this equation are the same. So a quick recap of what we did. The first step was to ensure that we changed this square root to the form of power of 1/2. Then we were able to apply this identity by switching these powers. Immediately we had half here. We applied this odd identity, a power 1/2 is root of 8. Then at this point, we expand using these powers of 3. Look at it here. And we made use of this identity, a power 3 minus b power 3. Then our a is root n and b is root 5. So that brought us here. We cancel up the square root, cancel the squares, square root cancel the squares, and we add these expressions equated to 0. So we form two different equations by equating each of these to 0. So this was a quite simple linear equation in which we simply move this over here, and we had this square root cancel square root, and we had our first resolution, which is n equals 5. So in this other one here, we moved this n and 5 over. Then we took the squares of both parts in order to eliminate the square root here, and that brought us to this point of having a quadratic equation after collecting some like terms. So we solved the quadratic equation, the formula method, in which the coefficient of n squared is a, coefficient of n is 5, and c is constant. After solving this, we had two complex solutions. So the complex solutions is fine, and that is very okay. So that is it, guys. This is how you can actually solve this, and I appreciate, I know you subscribe and share this video. Thank you, and see you again. Please don't forget to drop a comment. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. See you some other time.